Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Today I worked with Myra, and oh my goodness, that little pumpkin runs deep. She blew us away. She was so still, so present. And what we all learned from it and came to realize is it was nothing less than stunning. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. What is going on, sweetheart? Myra. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, so hi, honey. Hi.
Yes.
Oh, sweetheart. We're friends. I'd know you anywhere.
Yes.
Oh, thank you
for existing in my world.
Well, thank you for hanging out in your world and including me in it. It's a privilege. What's going on?
So I wrote a worksheet on an early memory. You know how you sometimes talk about that?
Yeah.
So I decided to write one on my first memory.
Yes.
And then I called the helpline and they advised me to turn into 3. So I did one on my sister, one on my parents, and one about life. So the one I have now is about my parents.
Okay. Excellent.
And the situation is I was 2.5. And my parents were leaving so my mom would have a baby, my sister. And I was an only child. And I was in the garage and I was with my great grandmother and they were in the car, my father, my mother, and my grandmother. They were going to the hospital. So that's the situation.
Okay. And you're in the garage.
You're
in the garage with your great grandmother and the others are off to have a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of you, be there now with Myra.
Yeah.
Myra, that's personal. So, Okay, so let's hear. So those of you new to the work, Myra has just identified as closely as she can what she was thinking and believing as that 2.5-year-old in the situation she just described. Okay, and she's filled in a worksheet with those thoughts. And there are only 6 questions on that Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. They're always free on thework.com if you have the courage to go there and download it and fill it in. So, Myra, read number 1.
So I'm angry with my parents because they're forcing me to get a sister.
So they are forcing you, little precious 2.5-year-old, little pumpkin, little sweetie. Your parents are forcing you to get a sister. In that situation, can you absolutely know that it's true? That they're forcing you to get a sister? They're on their way to the hospital. Is that what you see? Or do you see them in the hospital?
I see them waving goodbye. And I'm with my great grandmother that I don't really know. I'm scared of her a little bit.
Yeah. So they're forcing you to get a sister. That's what they said. That's what they thought. But can you, little precious one, can you yourself absolutely know that it's true? No matter what the doctors say, no matter what your parents said, no matter what your grandmother, your great-grandmother says. All of you be there now. Take responsibility for your own experience and thoughts. No. Now, little sweetie, little precious, notice how you react and what happens when you believe that thought. 2.5 years old. in the garage.
I'm so scared. I don't know what's going to happen. I know something big is about to happen, but I'm not sure what it is, and that scares me.
Yeah, now that has to be that movie of the future. See if you can identify that. See any images that you of the not now future in that situation in the garage at 2.5.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden I don't matter to my parents anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not important. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like losing your parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you see images of the past.
Yeah. It's like everything was perfect before.
Yeah.
My life made sense, and now everything is like disappearing under my feet.
So now we see the cause of your fear. It's what your ego is offering up of a not now future. And not now comparing that not now past you described to us to the not now future. Identification. I egoed. I tranced. I asleep to reality, which moves us to question 4. Precious little girl, be there now without the thought. Who would you be without the thought? They're forcing you to get a sister. So get present. Look around you at reality. Get comfortable where you are. Who would you be without your story? They're forcing you to get a sister. Look at your great grandmother. Be at home. Look around. Is there anything threatening there at all?
No.
Are you okay?
No. Without the thought, I'm connected to the place that I am. I can feel my feet. I can be there in the garage. And I'm just watching what is happening. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested, as a matter of fact, in everything. Like when I'm looking at my great grandmother, I'm waving goodbye. I'm just there.
Oh my goodness. And you pointed something out that is so exquisite. The that little curious 2.5-year-old. Curiosity.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah. It's exciting. Something exciting is happening, not something threatening. That's how yeah. Everybody's excited.
And now you've joined. You're catching up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. What you were thinking and believing just threw you out of a family, just tossed you completely out of a family and awake to the dream. There you are, curious, excited, don't know mind.
Yeah.
Anchored where you're standing. Now look around it, how beautiful. What do you see?
I see the sunlight coming through the window. I see the space. I'm happy that I'm home. I can see my mom smiling. Yeah.
They are forcing me to get a sister. How would you turn that around to an opposite?
They're not forcing me to get a sister.
So try that on. The turnarounds, those of you new to the work, it's a state of, it takes presence, stillness. It's a meditative state as you anchor in a situation mindfully, be there now. They are not forcing me to get a sister. Which turnaround did you have, honey? They are forcing me to get a sister. You turned it around.
They're not forcing me to get a sister.
Okay, so now try that on.
Nobody can force me to get a sister. That's impossible. They're not forcing me. I'm not getting the sister. She's my sister already. That's what I've learned. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like she'll always be there. There was never a time where she was not my sister. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but.
Wow. So her moment of conception was within you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see.
Yeah.
Perceived. They're forcing me to get a sister. Can you find another turnaround to try on?
I am forcing me to get a sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it on in that situation.
I'm creating all these stories in my mind about how it is to get like how my life's going to be when I get a sister. And I'm making it sound terrible in my mind. It's like it's going to be competition and I'm not going to have my parents' love. I'm picturing this horrible scenario in my mind.
Oh, you were forcing you to get a sister.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they bring the sister home, this little bundle, that is who you believe it to be.
Yes.
So she really
wasn't even born yet. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is not a little thing, all of you witnessing this, that can become our sister to her or our own deathbed. We hold that on them. We don't understand the genesis. Is that a word? Like the beginning?
Yeah.
So really, you bring a baby sister home, and if there are 5 people in the family, there are 5 different little sisters. And we're going to argue over that. They're forcing me to get a sister. Let's look at 2.
Okay.
What you wrote, number 2, what did you want in that situation with your great-grandmother?
I want my parents to consider my opinion on this decision.
Arrogant little 2-year-old, wasn't she?
Yes.
So, little sweetheart, is that true? Be there now. Is it true that you want them to consider your opinion on this decision?
No, it's not true.
And notice how the ego reacts. What happens when you believe the thought, I want them to consider my opinion on this decision?
I'm angry. I'm jealous. I feel this pain in my stomach. Oh, it's like I feel unsafe. It seems like for the very first time, it's like, how are they doing that to me? Like, how could they do that to me? It's like all about me.
Yeah. Just noticing. And now, who would you be without the thought? Who would you be without the thought, I want them to consider my opinion on this decision of having a sister, having a baby? Who are you really without the thought, minus what you're thinking and believing? Get anchored. This is what is meant by get present.
I'm existing. I'm living my life. I'm just not in my parents' business. I'm being me. I'm not worried about that. That's not my concern. I'm just open to what life is going to bring me next, I think.
Free.
Yes.
You know, sweetheart, that's
Yeah.
That's what I love about this life is being free to be open. Like it's like living like a bring it on once you understand the nature of everyone and everything. Just bring it on once you know it's a friendly universe. We'll say it that way. Once you understand it's a friendly universe, it becomes a way of life. No harm. I want them to consider my opinion on this decision. Now get really quiet again. Notice how you treat your great-grandmother when you believe the thought, I want them to consider my opinion on this decision.
Yeah. It's like everybody's against me. Yeah.
So now let's turn it around in that situation. And this is a living turnaround. I want me to consider my opinion on this decision.
I want me to consider my opinion.
This gives that little 2.5-year-old opportunity to understand inquiry. Never too late. You can give her now what she didn't have then, and that stays.
I want me to consider what I was really, how I was, like how that was really touching, like how that situation was really touching me, not with my thoughts, with my fears. I want me to consider the gift that was happening in my life in that moment and not what I was thinking and believing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to get still and consider, as that 2.5-year-old, your opinion on this decision. My parents are forcing me to get a sister. And we've all witnessed you do that. So let's move to number 3.
Okay.
And well, you might try, I don't want my parents to consider. Try that.
Yeah, of course I don't want it. I can't. it's not my decision, and they know what they're doing, and they are doing something wonderful to me as well. They're giving me a sister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we've gone from forcing.
I'm glad they didn't consider my opinion.
Yeah. Let's look at 3.
My parents shouldn't share their love for me with my sister.
So is that true?
No. No, it's not true.
Aren't little girls darling? Aren't they precious? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, sweetheart, as that little 2.5-year-old, notice how you react and what happens, what the ego plays out in past future. In that situation, when you think the thought they shouldn't share their love for me with a sister, how do you react? What happens when you believe the thought?
It's like I'm fighting for the love. It's like it's one or the other. It's like love is finished. It's going to end. That's not even possible. Yeah.
It limits love, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And love is the extreme opposite of limited.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who would you be without the thought they shouldn't share their love for me with a sister? Be there now, as is, without that movie running in your head. Look around, get centered.
I'm connected with them. I'm connected with their love for me. I feel safe.
You feel
I
safe.
am happy that they love my sister. Sorry, Katie, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Well, you picked up what I was going to point to. It. Notice your love, the love for your great-grandmother. As you live out the advice turned around, I shouldn't share. I should share my love. I think I'm complicating it. Where you went is so sweet. I certainly don't want to move you from there. Advice to myself. They shouldn't share their love for me with a sister. They should share their love for me with a sister.
Yeah. They should. Of course they should. How could they not love her?
And love is a powerful thing. When we experience it, it grows, and until you can see and experience only that. That's what this practice can give us as we wake up to reality. Let's look at 4.
I need my parents to give me all their love just for me. Yes, it's very similar.
Yeah. So is it true?
No.
And how do you react? Little 2.5-year-old, witness how you react. What happens when you believe the thought you need them to give you all their love just for you to be happy?
I act as if love is something that I have to fight for. That is not already there for me.
Yeah. And notice how that has continued as a pattern through your life.
Yes. It's like love takes effort, and that doesn't even make sense. And
so For me to be happy, I need me to give my family all my love just for me.
Yeah.
So live that
Yeah.
turnaround now. Allow that little 2.5-year-old to do that now. And the one you see is you, the same. So that's a way of life. If you can do it from here, you can do it from anywhere. Just a matter of waking up to reality, waking up to your own heart, your own right thinking, which is the thinking that matches your true nature, in tune with it. For me to be happy, I need them to give me all their love just for me.
No.
Just try on, to be happy, I don't need them.
Yeah, to be happy, I don't need them to give all their love just for me. No, they showed me how to share love, like how love is infinite. Like there's always space for more. Yeah.
Yeah. And all of us, I don't need them to give me all their love just for me. When we look at that little 2-year-old and how old this is, how out of touch we have been, how can we expect the rest of the human race to give us what has taken you all these years to discover? And look how innocent that little 2.5-year-old is. And you can understand how innocent we all are. Like you, we're believers. We're in a trance. We're egoed, false identitied. It's all just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing is, it's always yours. So anytime the world is off, remember that little girl. She's in touch with the cause of suffering and how to end it.
Yeah.
Let's look at 5.
My parents are self-centered, uncaring, and they don't love me anymore.
Okay. So they don't love you anymore, little girl. Little precious. They don't love you anymore. Is that true? Can you absolutely know that it's true? They're going off to bring your sister home. They don't love you anymore. Can you absolutely know that it's true?
No, that's crazy thinking.
Yeah.
That's not true.
And notice, little girl, get in touch with how you react as that little girl, how you react. What happens when you think the thought, they don't love me anymore? They don't care about me anymore.
I kept thinking, like, what did I do wrong? That's what I asked myself. Did I do anything for that to change? Yeah.
Now, notice how that has permeated your identity.
Yeah.
How much of your life has been affected.
Yeah.
So let's turn it around. In that situation, as that 2.5-year-old, I am
self-centered, uncaring, and I don't love me anymore. Yeah.
And I don't love them anymore.
Yes, and I don't love them anymore.
That's what the ego would have you believe. And it offers up all the proof and the illusion, that movie of past, future, just running through false ego.
Yeah.
So let's turn it around again. What is the opposite of self-centered?
Generous, giving, I don't know.
Okay, so in that situation, my parents and family are generous.
Yeah, they were generous. They were bringing somebody else to make our family more complete. Yeah.
And if you really get present in the situation, it gives you a look into how excited they were to bring you home. You get to meet your parents and how they are around their children, you, your sister.
Yeah.
We get insights into them when the illusion falls away and we can see. My parents are uncaring.
They were caring. They were leaving me with somebody that they trust to take care of me. I was safe, was well taken care of. Yes. Yeah.
They don't love me anymore, turned around.
They do love me. Yeah. Completely.
Try on, they don't love me anymore. Just for fun, try on, they love me more.
Ah. Yes. They love me more. They got the chance to watch me be a big sister. Yeah. Yeah. And I love them more as well.
Yeah. And your sister isn't even born yet. They
yes.
love you.
Yes. Yeah.
They haven't even met her yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you love me more. Interesting. I love that one. Just to try it on.
Yeah.
So 6.
6. I don't ever want to experience being left aside by my parents again.
So I'm willing to, just in case that dream comes up in you again.
I'm willing to experiencing being left aside by my parents again. And
because if there's any stress in that, it's unfinished business, and just one more worksheet, or to go back over this one, just to, with a more enlightened mind, to work it again. I look forward to
experiencing being left aside by my parents again.
Yeah. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. Are you falling in love with that little 2.5-year-old? You see her innocence?
Yeah.
And what she was thinking and believing has carried through your entire life. That's the power of ego. When its identity is threatened, it just gets, I won't say more vicious, but it's not vicious. The ego is just looking for a place, an object to identify as. But by nature, the physical has nothing to do with who and what we are. Thank you for this trip.
Thank you so much, Katie. Really.
Your presence is you filled in the worksheet. It's like you found the situation, you anchored there, and meditatively identified what you were thinking and believing and put it on paper. No matter how arrogant it may have seemed, you authentically just took dictation from that little 2.5-year-old. She's the believer, and she's the only one that can set you free from that experience, which changes the whole rest of your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know, if Mayra can do this, you can do it. We've had a teacher so present today. What a privilege. Carmel, well, honey, what's your takeaway?
Well, hi. It was that really how getting stuck in a situation like that plays out in the present in all my relationships. Yeah. And it was just so powerful. And I really saw that, and thank you very much.
Yeah, I just found that just so stunning. Yeah. And all of you can have that if you just anchor the way that our teacher showed us today.
Yeah. I feel a little bit like that I'm stuck in this terror feeling. It's much better, but it's been running for a few days. So what would you recommend?
To anchor in the center of the hurricane.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Mm. And I keep it very, very simple, nothing fancy, and just get down in the dirt with it.
Yeah.
You remember our teacher in the garage with a stepmother she's not even that in touch with, and they're going away. Yeah. They've traded her for another. End of her world. She just stayed there. She filled in that worksheet. Look what she caught with those short, simple sentences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To me, that's brilliant. And it takes stillness and the gift of really wanting to know. Again, an unquestioned life isn't worth living, according to Socrates, and I'm of the same experience, and invite you to it. So slow it down, my heart, slow it down, get in the dirt, get still.
Mm-hmm.
Run the worksheet with what you were thinking and believing in that situation, no matter what it looks like. Just invite your ego to take a break, move it from mind to paper. Beginner's mind. Stephen he had years of Zen training, and he uses the term beginner's mind. I think that's the first time I've used the phrase as often as I've heard it. Beginner's mind.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, honey. Welcome to the work. It's the work is it's personal. It cannot ever belong to anyone but you. Josie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, honey. Hi, Josie.
I'm glad to speak to you.
Oh, thank you. What is your takeaway today?
What I realized with the sharing of I don't remember her name. Yeah, my takeaway, what it brought up to me is I realized I have a twin sister, and it brought up that I realized how much competition there was between us to get the attention, to get the love. Yeah. Like if there wasn't enough. But love has no quantity. It's everywhere. But the ego thinks that he has to prove itself. So what I realized I did is I tried to be better and to be better, smarter, prettier than like pulling the other one down so I can raise myself up. But it's a loss for me and a loss for her.
Aren't you glad the past is gone?
Yeah.
You start all over. It's like that tidal wave goes out when you do your work.
Yeah.
And then what comes back is just unfinished business until it goes out. And it's just.
Yeah.
And when you say, sweetheart, there was so much competition between us. When I have the thought of my younger brother and me, and I have the thought there's so much competition between us, it just feels ridiculous. It's like there was so much competition within me. And to own it. I don't know if my brother ever competed. I've only believed it for years. What I can know is there was so much competition in me. Now that I can take care of. My brothers, I can't.
And I realize that I still have it. I'm still comparing to my brothers, to my sisters, to the neighbors. Like I'm the ego is comparing everything. Like if there's like a right or wrong, like it's very active.
Well, remember our teacher today, my Ira. That's how it's done.
Yeah.
That's how it's done. Okay, Sarah, your takeaway?
Well, first of all, I'm really, really grateful for this worksheet because the past week I've had such a heavy, painful chest, of course, because of so many thoughts. And it really felt like a weight fell off my chest and I could breathe a bit more in. Like for me, the breathing changed completely because now I can actually finally breathe in the love, which I was never aware of.
Yeah.
Thinking that I had to get it from my mom or my dad and the competition and all that stuff. And it was so funny to see that even the things they were doing were things they were doing for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, honey. Oh, my goodness.
It was really, really beautiful.
Yes, Sarah. A lot came up for me, too. So beautiful. Thank you. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.